Hi, this is Harry Forbes from ARC. I'm at the 2018 ARC World Industry Forum in Orlando. My guest is Erik Giesa from Tempered Networks. Erik, welcome to the forum.
Thanks a lot, Harry.
Erik, Tempered Networks makes secure identity networks. Maybe you should explain to people what that means.
Sure. It's pretty straightforward. It's just about secure networking made simple, where everything, all policy, all enforcement is based upon unique cryptographic identities that are given to devices. And this simplifies everything, and it makes things radically secure.
Well, you were talking earlier about the ability to use this technology to kind of leapfrog the legacy. Can you explain that?
Yeah, in industrial IoT, industrial automation, building automation systems, it doesn't matter. But anything that is driven by controls and processes of machine-to-machine communication, a different approach is required. It's not the same as IT. And so anybody doing industrial IoT is sitting on a massive opportunity to leapfrog traditional IT. When I was running product management for F5 Networks back in the 2000s, early 2000s, as we were growing, I had the good fortune and opportunity to go to Africa quite a bit. And it was an interesting, there's some parallels here between what I observed there. Because Africa was undeveloped, they didn't have a lot of the legacy infrastructure. So they immediately moved to mobile. Everything, mobile application development, mobile networking, and in many ways leapfrogged the US. Operational technology teams have the same opportunity to do things right, to do things better, but it's going to be determined by how much do they approach their unique cybersecurity needs and networking needs using either traditional IT methods or moving forward and leapfrogging them. And the way forward, we believe, is based upon identity-defined networks.
You know, Erik, the kind of the cool things that I've seen people use these for is one that's called cloaking, basically hiding your assets.
Yeah.
And the other kind of spreading the security blanket, if you will, across fixed and mobile assets.
Yes.
Can you talk about those two things especially?
Well, first, Lockheed Martin put together many years ago the cybersecurity kill chain. You can look it up. It's actually an effective tool in which to evaluate cybersecurity products. But the first step in the cybersecurity kill chain is hacker reconnaissance. That's the first thing hackers do. You know, when they get into a network, they're going to do stealthy port scans to see what's listening, what's active, what ports are open. Well, if you're invisible, you can't hack what you can't see. Cloaking is a fundamental aspect of really effective microsegmentation. And you can only cloak if you have a verifiable cryptographic identity for a machine or a device, and all network communication is authenticated and authorized before any data is exchanged. That's what gets you cloaking.
Okay, and that's neat, but the other thing that's kind of neat about this is that you can sort of ride on the legacy networks.
Yes, that's a key thing too. To simplify everything, OT teams should be looking at how much change is required to the underlay network or not. One of the benefits of, for example, our technology that's based on the host identity protocol is it allows us to ride on top of existing network infrastructure and security infrastructure without having to make changes or modifications, or at least massive modifications. And that drives down cost, and it increases simplicity.
Well, it sounds great, and I'm interested to hear some of your customers talk about it today.
Yeah, it's exciting. We have a few here, and one presenting later at the Cybersecurity Track 2 session. It's Penn State University, and it's really compelling a use case about how simple, saving money, and creating a much more robust security posture than any other alternative.
Well, I'm really looking forward to hear about it thank you very much for bringing your customer here and for being with us today.
Thanks a lot for your time.
This is Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. My guest has been Erik Giesa from Tempered Networks. Thank you for watching.